Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole War Chant will be rocking this place. Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense will start this game off. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all for him.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it. Show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right
here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Handoff to the single back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air, it's Uyunglele. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for a block. It's McGowan. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's McGowan. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Boston College right back to the line.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Oh, it's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The give is to Williams. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Uyunglele. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Morales. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll try to do it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll leave it with him. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets a draw. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Lining up to convert third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Takes the handoff. It's Robichaux.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Zings it complete to the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Looking to pass on second down. Feeling some heat. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Buying some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you've got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. From the gun. Give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. He's got his man. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Morlock. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He wants to throw it again. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Some misdirection with the counter. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Finds a man on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Trying to get to it. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Benson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. Looking left. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Uiagalelei. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he loses the football on the return. Kicking team's got it. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. Does a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Grab behind the line. It's Benson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Tuafili. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Crosses the 30. He's got away. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the grab outside. It's McGowan. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He wants to throw. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Boston College wants to play fast.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On the move, it's Globichuk. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To throw, it's Castellanos. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
And all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guy's still getting home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. On the return, it's McGowan. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Snags a quick pass on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdowns, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Boston College will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The give is to Williams. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Noles with the 1st and 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Benson. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Got it set up on the outside. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On 3rd down, going up top. With the catch, it's Bradley. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense getting set for 1st down. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Benson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Noles decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions. But I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punting.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Going over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. Past the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The running back has it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught on the outside, it's Poitier. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. Safe completion on the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll give it to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Boston College will send out the punt team. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourself. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.